Welcome to Matrix True Crime. We're going to be investigating the Nancy Guthrie disappearance, February 1st, 2026. And all of the symbolism involved with this case. I mean, it's been several months. I thought she'd be found by now, but fortunately she hasn't been. So let me just pull up a couple things. Got my laptop here. Because I'm going on a working theory that I think that Savannah Guthrie was being watched by Mossad, Israeli intelligence, and they did this as a message. Like, this was just a brutal message that you better watch what you say on the news, or, you know, I think this is a long, like, this wasn't a random breaking and entering and a woman gone missing. Okay. That's just not how these things work. Now, someone breaks into an old woman's home, worst case scenario, unfortunately, maybe kills her. He's going to leave the body there. He's going to run away, maybe set the house on fire. Like, taking an old woman with you, like, this is a planned thing that you plan out for a very, very, very long time, because there's so many things that can go wrong. Like, you're grabbing an old woman, you're trying to hurry her up. She can't walk fast and she breaks a bone or something. Now you have to take her to the hospital. Like, that's why 80-year-old women are probably not the best people to kidnap. It's called kidnapping for a reason, because, you know, you can grab a kid, throw him in a room with a PlayStation, give him Hot Pockets, and he can sit there for months. With the old lady, they can die at any time. So just looking into these people here. So I'm gonna be getting back on YouTube, making content here and there. Talking about other subjects and stuff like this, but I do want to really solve this case, because it's just basic common sense. Like, if you live in a house full of cameras, neighborhood full of cameras in 2026, with all of these cold cases that get solved and all these people that get caught with murder, there shouldn't be people getting kidnapped out of their bed in America, right? So let's go over Tomasso Cioni. Let's go over the whole case first, okay? So we have the porch guy comes into Nancy Guthrie's house. All right, all we know is that there's a porch guy with a ski mask. He has a full book bag. Like, if you look at his book bag, it's completely full. He's head to toe in Walmart gear. Like, all the shit you can buy is in Walmart. That alone, the investigators should be able to find something, right? If you ask me, it seems like they're doing a cover-up in this case, okay? They're doing a cover-up in this case. And I don't know if the Zionists are involved, but as far as cover-ups go, just being someone in the conspiracy world, when the government and the FBI and the police are covering up a crime, like a murder or kidnapping, it's usually because it's Black Project, CIA, Mossad, stuff that's untouchable stuff, right? Where they got too sloppy and the police are playing cleanup. There's just been this whole debacle with Sheriff Nanos being discredited. They're trying to vote out the sheriff. He did things like the guy broke in, right? He had a flashlight that you hold in your mouth, right? So obviously he's gonna have spit coming out somewhere. Hold on a second. Let me turn on my battery saver. And they treated this case like it was a missing woman's case when there was blood on the front porch. So right there, it just screams cover up, right? There's an elderly missing lady. There's blood on her front porch. She's not known to walk out off, right? The family should know that she's within her faculties. She can't walk very far. She takes pain medication. So even as an elderly woman, let's say she had dementia, which she didn't, right? She didn't have that. They wouldn't be able to get far. They wouldn't, you'd be able to find them. A neighbor would see them. You'd see their body within a small search. They didn't do a search with dogs. They left the welcome mat with all the saliva from the burglar, from the porch guy on it. Let people walk in and out the house. Didn't close out the crime scene. This is just willful negligence, so you can later blame that and buy time for a cover. That's what's going on. You got all these fucking YouTube shills, Jen Kofendafer, fucking the Brew Crew, Judge Brewster, whatever the fuck his name is. These people are just shills for the police. The police can do no wrong. The police have never been caught planting drugs. They've never been caught killing somebody, planting a gun on someone else. It's just never happened. Okay. So when the police, which they do, I'm sorry, like I know people are probably pro cop and all that. They do cover ups. They do commit crime. Not all of them, but when they do get embroiled in something bigger than themselves, they're either told to shut their mouths by the FBI, by the whatever, higher agencies, or they engage in cover-ups on top of policing. Okay. It's about public view and public relations and things like that. So also Sheriff Nanos, he wouldn't let the FBI analyze when they figured out it was a kidnapping. He wouldn't let the FBI help him. Why would he do all that? This is what's going on with Sheriff Nanos. Okay. I think he's incompetent, right? But he's been a sheriff for a long time. But here's the deal. He's being threatened behind the scenes. There's people that are men in black type of people, Zionist agents, Israeli agents, FBI agents are like, listen, Nanos, you're going to do this, 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 that, and you're going to make it look like an accident. Okay. The kidnapping itself, like the kidnappers took her in the middle of the night. They left blood. They were in the house for 42 minutes, right? They didn't steal anything. So right there, it shows that this person knows Nancy Guthrie well. Like it's probably someone she knows. The fact that when you're kidnapping someone, you're already breaking the law, you're already kidnapping an old lady. Why not take a couple trinkets, take a couple bucks, you know? We don't know what's missing from her house or not. They pretty much say nothing's missing. Why not take some jewelry? Why not take stuff that you can sell or, something that you can put in your pocket? Why did he show up with a full backpack? See, this is the stuff the FBI won't even have speculation about, right? They play it as, oh, well, we want to keep our cards straight. So if someone does confess, it's not a fake confession and like they didn't just hear it from us and come and tell us the information. No. These people, they're not releasing who they think the ethnicity of the person was. I mean, obviously, it looks like a Hispanic person or a white person with fucking dark features. It looks like the guy's wearing eyeliner. Everything that guy's doing on the camera, he knew that he's going there to grab the camera, okay? And he did everything to look as cheesy as possible, okay? The gun with the holster at his crotch that's hanging 7 inches from his crotch is just completely the wrong way you do a gun, especially in a crime. It's like people can grab the gun. If you have to hop a fence, the gun will get caught on the fence if you're running from the police. The guy planned it to not leave any DNA, okay? He almost planned it too much. That's how it shows it's someone that's close to Nancy Guthrie, that knows her well. When someone's going in to kidnap someone or something, they're going to, wear ski masks, gloves, and things like that. This guy is someone that watched true crime, okay? This guy, and this is why I believe this was Tomasso Cioni who did this, right? Now, I'm not for sure. I think that maybe he hired someone to do or had some type of help. But this dude, he went overkill, okay? The backpack, they won't even like spectate what's in the contents of the backpack because they keep treating it like it's a robbery. The backpack is full of a change of clothes, I believe. I believe he has a change of clothes and a whole kit, like an escape kit. So he's on camera wearing one set of clothes. He can take off all that clothes. He's wearing multiple layers of clothes. And he has a change of clothes that's going to be completely opposite. Maybe like shirt, some shorts, different color clothing. Like, this is not no random person doing this. If a random person was doing this, they'd be mentally ill and they would be sloppy. Like, You don't just go in to take an 80-year-old woman that can barely walk out of her bed by yourself. If you're going to do that, you would need 2 or 3 people. You're going to need a driver and preferably 2 people to carry her out, one by the feet and one by her arms. You're going to kind of want to bull rush and carry her out. You're not going to want to walk and have her hold a cane and do all this. Now, if this was a kidnapping, I think she died the first night and they panicked and they went into like disposal mode of the body. I believe with these people watching the news and things, they probably bought a burn cage, like a D4VD, and burned her out in the desert somewhere. So her remains are untraceable. Like, I doubt they buried her somewhere in the desert. But why would they do all that for no money? Like, not try to get any money. Like, it doesn't really make any sense. Like, they could have been spooked. Like, all right, well, she's dead. Like, we have to get rid of this body. Fuck the money. Like, there's too much heat. Like, that's definitely one scenario. Another scenario is, I believe, like, this was a message to Savannah Guthrie. Like, that guy wasn't supposed to be caught on camera. The amount of, like, dedication he did to remove the camera. Like, he could have brought a bottle of spray paint and spray painted or smudged something onto the camera. Like, it's not that difficult. Hold up like a piece of cardboard and then smudge it or tape it on there or something. But I guess that would leave some DNA. But I mean, yeah, I mean, the only reason I think this could have been like a professional kidnapping, but the guy was putting on an act in front of the doorbell to throw you off. That's what my kind of gut is. The guy's putting on an act. Like, he's dressed up head to toe like a goofball. He has the gun just cartoonishly at his crotch. Like, you're never going to figure out who that is. Like, it's like if someone robbed a bank in a clown uniform, like full clown makeup, clown paint, and big clown shoes. Like, it's going to be harder to identify them if it's like a guy that would never do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a guy that's like a stone cold gangster with tattoos and braids or something. But if he dressed up like a clown and robbed a bank, the cops and the FBI be like, well, it's definitely not the stone cold gangster with the tattoos. And I'm like, he would never dress up like a clown. It's just a psychology because cops are that fucking stupid. They never look into things past like their job. Like, they don't understand how like crime really works and how people will sit back and think of crimes for a long fucking time in their head. Like, a real criminal, like, let's say Tomasso Cioni, he met Annie Guthrie on an artist website, okay? Annie Guthrie, Savannah's sister, you know, you're a fucking Italian scam artist, fucking fake painter. You believe that you want to be famous, right? And, like, you want to live the lifestyle of a Hollywood famous person. Like, you're just a fucking narcissist. And you want to find a rich woman. There's men that marry rich women. Oh, well, I'm just going to marry a rich woman, blah, 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 blah. There's scammers like that, women and men. But let's do this kind of perspective. Tomasso Cioni, he starts dating Annie. He's thinking that, you know, Savannah's probably going to at least pay for vacation, give us good gifts, maybe buy us a house. Maybe I can ask her for $100,000 or $200,000, and she's so rich it won't matter. Like, maybe I can develop a relationship with Savannah Guthrie, where I can ask her for $500,000 to start a business, and she has so much money. But what happened was none of that ever materialized. So he's stuck dating Annie Guthrie, and he's like, I'm not in love with this woman. I don't even think they had kids. They might. But he's like, I'm not like in love with this woman. Like, my fucking plan failed. Like, I got to think of something. Like, I'm not fucking living out here, like taking care of this old woman with Annie, virtually getting nothing from Savannah. I don't know the circumstances. Maybe Savannah is buying them houses because she's taking care of Nancy. She's like, you know, instead of getting millions of dollars from Savannah and some fucking fantasy in his head, he went from that to becoming a fucking school teacher. He might be in debt and living a fucking life where he's struggling. Like, he's a school teacher. He has to take care of his mother-in-law almost probably every day. He's been doing it for years, playing the nice guy. So he devised a plot with some people. He kidnapped her. Maybe he never even took her home. Maybe he never took her home that night. This is what I actually think. Tomasso never took her home. Okay, this could just be a plain murder because people murder old people when they don't want to take care of them. Okay? Never took her home. Came back dressed as the burglar, parked his car somewhere, dressed as a burglar, prodded and poked around, and to make it seem like she was kidnapped. Now, people are like, how do you put the blood there? Now, I don't have an answer for that. You could have staged that, or... So he killed her, never brought her home, staged that whole encounter. Because if his goal was to murder Nancy Guthrie because he's a sick bastard, he's just maybe a psychopath or something, or maybe something happened at the house, who knows, right? If his goal was to fucking do that, it would be smart to stage a kidnapping. Like, if you just murdered somebody and then you have plenty of time to bury their body, get rid of everything, and the police are looking for a kidnapping victim. They're looking for a live person. They're checking, knocking doors, searching with dogs. And then you have a fucking body burnt up or buried somewhere in a completely different area, like maybe in a different state where they'll never fucking find it, at a state park somewhere. Like, who the fuck knows? So you stage a kidnapping. I mean, when it comes to straight up murder, like, you murder someone, you pretend to take them home, you stage a kidnapping, break-in, that's going to throw them off from the last person that saw them. I mean, so that's one of my main theories. And I believe if Tomasso and Annie are involved, they have years to watch true crime. So they know things like not to bring your cell phone with you, not to do this. Like, the police track your cell phone with fucking pings and stuff to see where you were at certain times. So, like, he could leave his cell phone, bring walkie-talkies, hire other people, have a friend with him. The whole kidnapping could have been staged. Like, that's a very good possibility. It kind of seems like that. Like, it was too much production, too much effort. So, I mean, the police theory is some random guy, just a single guy did it. They can't find the car. They have no picture of the car on any cameras, on any road cameras. And then he was just a mastermind and just pulled it off. And, you know, he did it for nothing, basically. He did it just to be on the run and hide. Like, come the fuck on. That's complete stupidity. Like, are you serious? Like, the guy's wearing eyeliner in the fucking thing. Like, if that's Tomasso Cioni, he could be like, well, they're going to recognize my eyes, so I put some eyeliner on. That's the things that criminals do to throw people off. It's like a bank robber wearing a woman's pantyhose as a ski mask to rob a bank. Like, you're fucking stupid. Like, you can't tell who's under it, so it's like, it could be anybody, but if it looks like someone, it could be them too. If it looks like a suspect, it could be them too. Fucking retarded. Like, people do things like that. Like, in this case, the police are like, well, people don't like disguise their face or do anything. Like, dude, there's a guy in the FBI's Most Wanted that's like this hardcore black gangster, skinny dude, did a drive-by. Then he started, when he became on the FBI's Most Wanted, he started dressing like a transsexual. Like, who knows if he was always like that? But criminals do that. Like, yeah, they might alter their appearance during a fucking commission of a felony, you dumb cop, retard motherfucker. It's like something that's always happened 100 times. But they're like, wow. It's like that they have no leads. It's a cover up. Now, I believe that they're doing 5D chess. Like, they know who did it, and they're waiting for the guy to slip up. Like, the guy's under investigation, aka Tomasso Cioni. And he's probably playing it real cool. I'll be honest with you. Like, he's probably not talking about it on the phones. Like, he's like fucking really calculated. Like, he probably been devising this plot for a year or two, just mentally devising it, covering every track, watching true crime television shows with Annie, knowing that if she goes missing for X amount of time, they're in the will, and the will kicks in and they get the house. And it looks like a kidnapping instead of a murder. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to be back on YouTube here and there, putting videos up. But, yeah, I'm going to cut it short on this one. Just want to go over my theories because there's something going on with this case. Like, it's a lot of media clicks on YouTube. It's like about generating clicks and making money instead of actually finding the woman that's kidnapped. It's like part of an agenda where it's like all these fucking faggot cops with their gay little YouTube channels make millions of dollars off a kidnapped woman, off of her blood, dude. Like, these ex-retired fucking cops. And they're not even giving good information. They're just like, well, the investigators are opening their portfolios and they're putting it through Nexus DNA scan right now, and they won't tell us anything. But they don't give a fuck. They're preaching nonsense and they're getting paid for it while fucking Nancy Guthrie's missing. They're not giving any theories on who this one. I don't want him. Blah blah blah. And the investigators, like, they're already clearing suspects when they haven't even found a body. How are you clearing a suspect when you haven't found a body yet? Like, you haven't done any forensic tests on a body, and you're clearing people. Oh, the family's clear. You don't know that. Clear from when? He was the last person that fucking saw her. He had every incentive to fucking get rid of her, and she's gone. Like, clear from what? Like, what is he clear from? Because his cell phone data showed that he was at home. Yeah, because he can't leave his cell phone with Andy, right? He couldn't do that and then bring a walkie-talkie. Like, we know a few things from this case. This person had intimate knowledge of the area, of Nancy. Intimate knowledge. He had intimate knowledge. This isn't some random off-the-street burglary or even like a Mexican cartel type of thing, okay? This is a person that's been spying on Nancy, that had intimate knowledge of her for many, many, many months, studied her routine, okay? And you can't stake out like that in that neighborhood. Like, yeah, that neighborhood's covert. But what are you staking out when you're staking out an old elderly woman in bed at 2 a.m? Like, oh, she's still in bed. I'm outside her house for 10 hours. She's still in bed. She's sleeping. It's 2 a.m. It's like, no shit. She's old. Like, you don't even need to surveil. You know she's going to be asleep at a certain time, bro. Like, fuck are you surveilling? Like, that's what I'm saying. The person had intimate knowledge of Nancy Guthrie already prior to breaking into her house. Too much effort was put in to cover this up. They gotten away too far. I would look at people close to Nancy Guthrie, period. Like, this is not a random selection of violence. This was coordinated. It was planned. And it's someone that they know. If you can find the reason who benefits from this, I would start there. Like, who's the main benefactor of her missing? Who had to take care of her? Who's in the will? Like, I doubt that Tomasso and Annie are cleared from any of those things. That's ridiculous. Like, come the fuck on, man. Look into, if someone's missing, how long do you get to power of attorney take their property if they're presumed dead? I think it's like 2 or 3 years. Her house is worth a lot of money. Like, I could look it up. It's probably worth $2 or $3 million. So, ransom was fake. You don't send a ransom to TMZ. I've never heard of that. I mean, unless your hopes were like by having on TMZ, people could raise money for the ransom in a charity to like a charity ransom. Like it doesn't make sense. You go directly to the family and you keep it quiet. It's like, dude, pay up. You'll see. You don't even bring the police in. You'll see your family quicker than you know it. You bring the police into this shit, your family's gonna be missing fucking fingers when they come back. So make a fucking smart decision. That's it. That's how you do it. Maybe you leave a fucking burner cell phone in the house, or you leave a note or something. Like, this is how you contact me. And it's like a one-time use cell phone that you fucking throw away. Like, it's well planned out in the kidnapping. Because if that guy's willing to do all that shit, he should have the kidnapping part down pat. So another thing I will say, that this person's a 9-to-5er. He's someone that only surveilled. He got caught on January 11th, 111, Masonic number, and then some other Masonic number at 3 a.m. on camera at Nancy Guthrie's, just surveilling her a month before. And every time he was surveiller, it's that we know of, it's on a weekend. So you're looking at construction worker or teacher. A teacher works Monday to Friday. Being that but yeah, someone that's a 9-to-5er that's doing this on the side. Like, they have a full-time job. They shop at Walmart. They have like girly eyes and a big bulbous head. I mean, there should be a breakthrough in fucking something. But, and I don't think it's a Mexican. The guy looks pretty tall. I mean, he does have that big Latino head. I'm not gonna lie. If it's not Tomasso on that camera, the person has a bulbous head. Like, it's a big head. Okay. You start from there. But I'm out of here.